The Celtics, right? They're in a bit of a conundrum with Tatum. He's going to be missing probably all season.
Yeah, and
they got Brown. That's $600 million in contracts. What do you think happens there? Because obviously, that's a lot of money.
Well, those two, unless you can get value, Tatum is not going anywhere. I don't know why you would get rid of Brown. I think the outliers are Porzingis because of his. I'm fortunate because he's just health, man. When he's healthy, it's a different thing. Yeah. Al Horford is not making a lot of money like that. His money may come off the board this year because.
Well, Al Horford's been making money since 1965.
65. But, but Drew Holiday's name has come up because the thing is you got to look at it, too, is like Bill Belichick said, you got to know when to get off a player before they get too old. Okay? And still have value to get something back. Because you see where Derek White has assumed that point guard position and kind of can guard. So if you don't have Drew, you feel comfortable with Derek being there. So can you get younger or some pieces for Drew Holiday? That makes sense. And I'm not saying that that's what you do. And again, you don't want to overreact because of what happened and thinking that it's all over. But when you do have an older player like a Al Horford and like a Drew Holiday, you got to start to look at what that roster looks like for next year and what these parts are. Cleveland has to answer the same thing. Not that they're older, but does the combination of Garland, Mitchell, small backcourt, ancillary pieces, do we need to get bigger, better on the wing? Okay? And I know that's why they got Hunter, but you saw in the playoffs with Ty Jerome, he's a free agent, may get a better offer. With Matt Strus, they got it kind of exposed in the playoffs. Yeah. Okay? So Cleveland has some questions despite having 60-plus wins. What they want to, I'm not saying blow it up.
But they got some holes.
But they got some holes they got to fill. And that's only one team wins it. Everybody else is scrambling, trying to figure out what they need to do to get better for next year. Check out new episodes of The Jim Jackson Show every Thursday. Watch on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page. Follow the show on Instagram @Jim Jackson Show, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.